Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel, Canada Immigration. We hope you're doing great. Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada has announced plans to cut approximately 3,300 jobs, representing about 25% of its workforce, over the next 3 years. The video aims to return to pre-pandemic spending levels and adjust staffing to align with reduced immigration targets. IRCC, which had grown significantly in recent years to address global crises, communicated the decision to its employees via email earlier this week. The department confirmed that the reductions would affect all sectors and branches, with affected employees being notified starting mid-February. The department explained that 80% of the reductions would come from planned staffing eliminations, terminations of temporary contracts, and other short-term staffing commitments. The remaining 20% will involve workforce adjustments, impacting permanent employees. Although the affected functions have been identified, the individual positions have not, the email read. Employees whose contracts are terminated will be given at least 30 days' notice. The planned cuts are part of a broader federal directive to reduce spending and return to pre-pandemic budget levels. IRCC's workforce had nearly doubled in the last 5 years, increasing from 7,900 employees in 2019 to over 13,000 by March 2024. Immigration experts have raised alarm over how these reductions may worsen existing backlogs. Applicants often face years-long delays for citizenship, permanent residency, and other immigration documents. The planned workforce cuts are expected to exacerbate these challenges, affecting both individuals seeking to immigrate to Canada and employers relying on skilled international workers. The Canada Employment and Immigration Union and the Public Service Alliance of Canada have strongly criticized the decision, calling it reckless. "We're afraid of what this means for families and businesses across the country," said Rubina Boucher, CEIU's national president. She highlighted concerns about delays in processing immigration documents, including citizenship applications, permanent residency, and passports. Families longing to reunite, businesses grappling with critical labor shortages, and a healthcare system desperate for skilled workers will all suffer the consequences, she added in a joint statement with PSAC. Reduced immigration levels. The federal government recently announced a decrease in immigration levels for the next 3 years, resulting in a temporary slowdown in population growth. IRCC said this adjustment aims to focus on long-term growth and aligns with permanent funding allocations. In October 2024, the Canadian government announced a revised immigration levels plan for 2025 to 2027, adjusting its previous targets to address concerns over housing, infrastructure, and social services. Under the new plan, Canada aims to admit 395,000 permanent residents in 2025, decreasing to 380,000 in 2026, and further to 365,000 in 2027. This marks a significant reduction from the earlier target of 500,000 new permanent residents annually by 2025. The government also introduced, for the first time, controlled targets for temporary residents, including international students and temporary foreign workers. The objective is to reduce temporary resident volumes to 5% of Canada's population by the end of 2026. These adjustments are intended to stabilize population growth temporarily, allowing for improvements in housing availability, infrastructure, and social services. The plan is expected to result in a marginal population decline of 0.2% in both 2025 and 2026, before returning to a growth rate of 0.8% in 2027. With reduced immigration targets and workforce cuts, experts fear worsening processing delays for applicants and businesses. Unions have criticized the move, warning of its impact on families and labor markets. The government, however, insists these changes are necessary to stabilize infrastructure and services. That is all for today, in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later, in the next video. Till then, take care.